Hi everyone, it's Sue again. Last time we were here for the giveaway journal, I did a fabric flip. I showed you how I did that, and just a fabric ruffle. So today, briefly, I've only got a small window of time once again. What I thought I might do is just go through and have a look what pages I've got in here. So that was looking quite beautiful in there. So these pages here, I want to sew them and do as pockets. I think there's another one in here. There we go. So I might sew those. Now this page, I want to use it in the middle of my journal, and I'm going to do something special with that, so I might just leave that one for now. Just trying to see if there was anything else that I wanted to sew. So these here, we could sew them as a tuck. They've got writing on them there, so there's no images either side, so they're probably good to make as a tuck, and we can decorate those. They're the Edith Holden pages that have the beautiful images on the other side. So what I tend to do is I tend to just machine sew once again, and I'll apologize in advance if it does shake the camera. So I like to have sewing along here as well. So before I close the pocket shut, I'll actually just sew along the top there. So I'll just quickly do that. I'm just using a zigzag stitch. And I go across the whole piece. I like to reverse stitch, it's just for added security. So you can see there, well, hopefully you can see. So we've sewn across the top, so that defines it as a pocket as well. So with this craft paper, it was actually hard when it was folded to see that it was a pocket. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew from here all the way along the bottom and then just up to the top here. So then that encloses everything in there. So as you can see, so that's going to be folded. You see the sewing on the back side of that. Sometimes that bothers me, sometimes it doesn't. I think it just depends on what mood I'm in on the day. So I'm just trimming my threads there. So that's a page, and we have a pocket there and a pocket there. Okay, so with the Edith Holden page, I'm thinking of making this as a tuck, and we'll probably decorate that. So I'm going to sew this edge here first, and then I'm going to tip it, and I'm going to sew all the way along there to make it a side tuck. So I'll do that quickly. done that, sewn that, and then I'm going to fold it back up again, and I'm going to sew down the 3 sides to close that pocket or that tuck. Okay, so then we have a side tuck there as well. So if you don't have a sewing machine, please don't stress. Don't go out buying one just to do your tucks. I mean, if you think you're really going to get into your junk journaling, I think it's a really good investment. You don't have to spend a fortune on them. You can get some decent you know, very basic machines for sewing on paper. I have another sewing machine which I use for my quilting, and that's for just fabric only. So this machine here I've got for paper, but it's earned its weight in gold anyway. So that's just an idea, just to show you how to, sorry, everything's falling down. Just to show you how to make some side tucks. As I said, these will probably decorate these, I would imagine. So you don't have to have a sewing machine, you can actually just glue. I just love the texture, and because I am a sewer, I love just adding that texture of the thread throughout my journal, so you can have a little bit of an idea of how they will look, you know, flipping through those. Now this is an open pocket, but because once it's sewn in to the cover, that will be secured down there. Yeah, so it's just a really nice little bit of an added extra, and it just gives more threads to hang out the journal, which I love. Look at that, yum, 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 yum. So we're getting there. So I'm just going to quickly just head off and finish sewing these, and I'll pop these in the signature. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just sewed around those other couple of pieces that I had. So it's exactly the same as the other pocket that I had before. I've just got the pocket on the outside, so we'll just pop it in here. As I said, these pages aren't in the order that they will eventually be in. And I've done, this one's folded, so I've got a tuck here. Because I'm in a hurry and I'm thinking about my next lot of things that I need to be doing, I've actually sewn the wrong edge originally. So I've got thread coming sewn down this side of this beautiful image, which is fine. It doesn't worry me at all. So what I just did then, I didn't want to close it up. So I've just put a little piece of that leftover fabric from the cover, and I've just done a little tab, just so, I mean, it's obvious that you just need to flip that open. And what I'd probably do is fray those edges on the excess fabric rather than cut that away. For those of you that are new to my channel, I like texture and that sort of thing in my journals, so you will see a lot of threads hanging and a lot of fabric being frayed and that sort of thing. So, and it's funny because when I quilt or dress make or whatever, obviously it's completely different. I can't stand any fraying, obviously, or threads hanging and that sort of thing. So it's funny, isn't it, how junk journaling has actually been really good for me to sort of let go of that, being obsessed with perfection. So as you can see there, I will go back in obviously later and play with that and fray that and make that look a little bit more tattered. But you get the idea. You can see there. So, okay, so that's the other couple of pages in the signature, so we'll just pop this in here. And did I already do that other one? Must have done. Yeah. So once again, just a fairly brief look at you know, putting the journal together. Up until, well, for the next couple of weeks, they're going to be probably very brief videos. I've just got lots to do, and then I just want, for those of you that don't already know, I am actually going away for five and a half weeks at the end of March. So if I don't get this journal completed, we will complete it when I get back, and hopefully by then I will have reached the 2,000 subscriber mark, and once it's completed I can do the draw and send it out straight away. And it is opened internationally as well, so if you are not in Australia and you wish to enter, by all means please do so. So just those of you that have only seeing this for the first time, just to get an entry into winning this journal and seeing how it's put together. You don't have to watch every video if you don't want to. In each video you can get one entry into the draw. So if you watch all of the videos and answer the question correctly that I put in the description box, if you are a subscriber and you like the video as well, you'll get one entry. So you have to be a subscriber, like the video and answer the question correctly, and I will pop your name into the tin for the draw. And you can do that on every video if you like, so you could end up with multiple entries. So you've got to be in it to win it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Fairly simple. Just wanted to show you how I make the pockets and how it just adds, don't you think, just a little bit of texture and interest throughout the journal by sewing them rather than gluing them. That's just what I like. I have a sewing machine. As I said, please don't be stressed, or don't go run out and get a sewing machine just because, you know, it's being done in this journal. Glue works perfectly fine, so you can get the same result. I just like, as I said, the texture and the interest that it adds to the journal. All right, I'm going to leave it there again today, guys, so please take care. And as I said, I'll just go through that again. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and answer the question correctly that I put down in the description box, and I'll pop you in the draw to win this once it's completed. All right, so take care, and until next time, I hope you get a little bit of crafting time in. Thank you. See you soon.